Gamification and value capture by Dr. Nguyen, University of Utah. Here's when an agent's values are rich and subtle. They enter social environment that presents simplified, typically quantified versions of those values, and those simplified articulations come to dominate their practical reasoning. Examples include becoming motivated by bits, step counts, Twitter likes and retweets, situation rates, rank lists of best goals, and grade point averages. We are vulnerable to value capture because of those competitive advantage that such crisp and clear expressions of value have in our private reasoning and our public justification. But value capture possesses several threats. First, value capture threatens to change the goal of our activities in a way that often threatens to undermine the value of those activities. Twitter's scoring system threatens to replace some of the richer goals of communication, understanding, connection, and the mutual pursuit of truth, with the thinner goals of getting likes and going viral. See also situation rates and impact factors. Second, in value capture, we take a central component of our autonomy, our ongoing deliberation over the exact articulation of our values, and we outsource it. And the exact articulations of our values, and we outsource it, and the metrics to which we outsource usually engineered for the interest of some external force, like large-scale institutions, interest in bureaucratic management. That outsourcing cuts off one of the key benefits to personal deliberation and value capture. We no longer adjust our values and their articulations in light of own rich experience of the world. Our values should be carefully tailored to our particular selves, but in value capture, we buy our values off the rack.
I wanted boobs. I wasn't reaching very far out of the pre-established norms for a 14-year-old girl. And then almost a decade later, after I graduated college, my ambitions still didn't dig very deep. An elite job, a nice apartment, a friend group that looked like, I don't know, the bold type or happy endings. I almost just said girls, but I know that's not a friend group anyone should be emulating. I wanted to be engaged at 27 and have my first kid at 30. But were those goals really true to who I was in that moment? Or were those just things that I knew were desirable? And even now, as I try to depart from some of my more cookie cutter definitions of success, I see why it's just easier to follow the formula than go rogue and establish your own guiding trajectory.
Hey mga sukera, so ilang months, 1 month lang. but most importantly, we're still making it. So whatsoever. So even though we know that the views were not that high, and speaking of views, but not just about the views, but what our people or the society expects us to do. Pangarap na ibinenta sa atin, or the dreams that were sold to us. I generalize them, but most of us, even our parents, relatives, colleagues, or sino mga konjapilato, expected us to do something na gusto ba natin at the end of the day. Pag elementary ka or high school, people expected you that you shouldn't be to any romantic relationship, and that's totally fine, that's right, kasi nga bata pa, hindi mo pa kaya financially, spiritually, emotionally, lahat na ng may live, and hindi mo alam kung ano yung mundong ginagalawan mo or kung paano umiikot ito. I can safely say na maganda yung ibig. But on the other part of the coin, you need to have high grades to be in a good university or colleges, and to get a stable job. You're there, you're not happy. And then when you are already in the right age, having a job that according to the society that it is stable, but you're totally miserable. People will tell you that on that age, you should get married, you should have child, na para bang obligado kang gawin yung mga gusto nila, as if sila yung naghihirap at nasaktan sa mga past trauma or relationship na experience mo. Na sila yung pala desisyon para sa buhay mo. And at what I have mentioned, working in the company that has certain metrics na dapat makuha, or else you will screw it up. And then yung mga bully or bullying you or isinusumbat sa'yo yung mga pagkukulang mo sa company, pero ikaw yung walang karapatan na defend yung sarili mo. Sounds like abusive relationship, isn't it? And hindi lang dun natatapos. Hindi lang abusive, but they're also being manipulative. So very common ito sa BPO industry or sa call center, like they're using integrity and audacity na gamitin nila yung word na yun para mapasunod ka. Now, we all know that they're doing some fishy things para hindi makuha yung mga bagay na deserve mo. Like, if you're trying to be a content creator, yung pinaka-kilalang platform, YouTube and TikTok, sa may certain views and followers na kailangan para na-recommend yung video mo sa algorithm ng mga users sa bansa. Kagaya din dito sa YouTube, kailangan nasa 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 which hours and before you will get monetized. So, what should I do? Sasakay ba ako sa trend na mabenta yung pag-twerk sa TikTok, yung gagawin ko? Kung mabenta sa YouTube yung prank na yun, gagawin ko? Of course, freaking no. I will stick pa rin sa gusto kong content like this, even though I know na hindi ito content like this. Even though I know na hindi pa ito mabenta sa ngayon, but I'm very hopeful it will be, and I will get back to this video and will be eventually happy. I'm sorry, this video, it has nothing to do with my content. It's just that wala na akong maipakitang footage, and that was it. Thank you so much.